Hi everyone. Is everybody here? Okay. Okay. How are you? How do you feel? Are you worried about the situation? For example, Lucia?
More or less, because I have to hang out, but I have homework and I play with my friend. It's normal. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Have you done any video conference or something with your friends?
Yes, all the days.
All the days, okay. I know people who are chatting or chatting and seeing and drinking and eating together in a video conference at the weekend. And in fact, it's really good. It's
Yeah.
good that we have the technology and the internet to be better, I suppose. Okay, Nerea, how do you feel?
Boring
You're bored.
because yes, for stay here a lot of time.
Uh-huh. Yeah. In fact, it's not so long. It's I think when we spend almost 1 month, I don't know how we are going to feel because now, how long have we been confined? 10 days, not more.
Yes, more or less.
So yeah, it's not so long, but we are totally desperate.
Yes.
Okay, well, mm, let's do a little listening about. Vamos a hacer un pequeño listening, ¿vale? Mm. Como los listening que estábamos haciendo en clase ya empezaban a complicarse mucho, voy a leer los que tengo yo, que son básicamente los que han entrado en convocatorias anteriores. Luego, si acaso, más adelante, pues volvemos a los que hemos ido haciendo en clase cuando ya no lo recordéis. Pero es que ya nos quedan nada más que 4 o 5 y se sube mucho de nivel. Recordad que empezaron a hablar súper mega rápido y no hay manera de entenderlo. Así que hacemos uno de estos y os lo leo. Además, estos quizás aún pueden salir en la convocatoria. Ok. Let's talk about charts. Is the task one, so you know you you can take note if you want to both times. And then I ask you 6 questions. Are you ready? Go. One of Leonardo da Vinci's most famous painting is the Mona Lisa, which he painted between the years 1503 and 1506. It is usually on display in the Louvre Museum in Paris, but in 1911 the painting was stolen. The museum was shut for a week during the investigation of this crime. At first, the police thought that the famous Spanish painter Picasso might have stolen the painting, but they were wrong. The painting had been stolen by an Italian man who said that the painting should be returned to Italy. He was caught when he was in an Italian museum. Now the Mona Lisa is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Paris, and this painting is estimated to be worth around $782 million. Now listen again. One of Leonardo da Vinci's most famous paintings is the Mona Lisa, which he painted between the years 1503 and 1506. It is usually on display in the Louvre Museum in Paris, but in 1911 the painting was stolen. The museum was shut for a week during the investigation of this crime. At first, the police thought that the famous Spanish painter Picasso might have stolen the painting, but they were wrong. The painting had been stolen by an Italian man who said that the painting should be returned to Italy. He was caught when he was in an Italian museum. Now, the Mona Lisa is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Paris, and this painting is estimated to be worth around $782 million. Okay. Angel, number 1. When did Leonardo da Vinci paint the Mona Lisa?
In May 1503
1503, yeah?
and 1506.
06, yeah. Between the years 1503 1506. Se dice cuando es 1501, 2, 3, cuando lleva el cero, lo que hacen es que lo leen de dos en dos, pero tienen que leer el cero. Y lo suelen leer como una O, en lugar de como un cero. Entonces lo que dicen es 1503, 1506, 1503, 1506. Number 2, Paola Córdoba. When was the painting stolen?
Es que esa fecha no la he pillado.
Vale, ahora te pregunto otra. Paola Cabello. When was the painting stolen?
In 1911.
Yeah, very good. Paola, tell me the third one. ¿La tienes? How long was the museum closed for?
Es que la fecha no la entendía.
¿Cuál no entendía?
La
No, si
fecha,
digo la 3. La 3 no es una fecha.
entonces,
La 3 te la leo otra vez. Dice, how long was the museum closed for?
en plan, que con fecha me refiero a todo lo que es con números, que no lo había entendido en este.
Bueno, pero que no es un número. Lo que
Pero
dice es
estaba pensando que
durante cuánto tiempo estuvo el museo cerrado, pero que no es un número tampoco.
entonces que no lo...
Vale. Paola, la otra. How long was the museum closed for?
I don't know.
You don't know? Anybody knows? ¿Alguien lo sabe? For a week. Una semana. Solo una semana. Mientras se investigaba el delito. Number 4. Nerea. Who has stolen the painting?
A Italian man.
Yeah, an Italian man. 5. Lucia, how was this person caught?
De Mona Lisa.
No, how was this person caught? ¿Cómo pillaron al italiano?
I don't know.
Anybody knows? Ángel?
Yo entendí algo de Pablo Picasso.
No, pensaron que era Pablo Picasso. Luego descubrieron que era un italiano. ¿Y cómo cogieron al italiano?
No lo sé. Y la Italia Museum.
Exacto. He was caught in an Italian museum. And the last one. ¿Quién me queda? Es que Irene y Andrea no están, pues estamos poquitos. Paola Córdoba tampoco. No, que esta también lleva números.
Yo.
Nerea. How much is the Mona Lisa worth?
$782 million.
Yeah, very good. $782 million. Okay. Now task 2. A ver si esto os gusta más.
Hombre, esta sí es fácil.
Sí, yo no la he visto difícil, pero no sé. Okay, in the task 2, you can't take notes the first time, just listen. And then I ask you what the speaker is talking about. Are you ready? Go. Do you have a smartphone? A smartphone is a mobile phone we can connect to internet. It seems that now everybody has a smartphone. In the 1980s, only a few people had mobile phones, mostly rich business people. The phones were very big and expensive and not very practical for other people. In addition, these phones were only used to make phone calls. They didn't contain the technology we have nowadays. The first company to introduce a smartphone was IBM in 1991. When it first launched, this phone cost $899. As the technology became more affordable, more and more people wanted to buy a smartphone. Nowadays, an estimated 2 billion people have these phones. In some countries, such as India, Nigeria, and Senegal, people don't use the phones to make calls and just use them to access the internet. This is because the phones are more cheaper than a laptop or desktop computer. Although most people say there are more advantages than disadvantages, there are some people who think our lives are more stressful because we are always connected to internet. Okay. Paula Córdoba, what is it about?
About the smartphones.
Yeah, very good. Okay, now listen again. Wait a moment, please. Que lo perdí yo. Okay. Do you have a Ay, obviadas primero la norma. Now listen again. Now you can take note if you want to, and then I ask you to tell me 6 pieces of information. Are you ready? Go. Do you have a smartphone? A smartphone is the mobile phone we can connect to internet. It seems that now everybody has a smartphone. In the 1980s, only a few people have mobile phones, mostly rich business people. The phones were very big and expensive and not very practical for other people. In addition, these phones were only used to make phone calls. They didn't contain the technology we have nowadays. The first company to introduce a smartphone was IBM in 1991. When it first launched, this phone cost $899. As the technology became more affordable, more and more people wanted to buy a smartphone. Nowadays, an estimated 2 billion people have these phones. In some countries such as India, Nigeria, and Senegal, people don't use the phones to make calls and just use them to access the internet. This is because the phones are more cheaper than a laptop or desktop computer. Although most people say there are more advantages and disadvantages, there are some people who think our lives are more stressful because we are always connected to internet. Angel, could you tell me 6 pieces of information?
Are mobile with connect to internet.
Mhm.
2 billion people have a smartphone. Are more cheaper than laptop or computer. Y ya está.
Okay, very good. Paola Cabello.
The smartphone is a mobile phone that we can connect it to internet. The first company was IBM in 1991. The first mobile phone cost $99. In India, Nigeria, and Senegal only use the smartphone for connecting the internet.
Uh-huh.
In 1918, a few people have it, and the smartphone al principio, ¿cómo era?
At the beginning.
At the beginning, we only used to make phone call.
Very good. Lo único que la empresa es IBM, y el coste es que has dicho 80,99. $899. $899. Es que has dicho 80,99.
Sí, lo
Pero
tengo
vamos,
puesto
supongo.
bien. Pero
Ya
lo he
me lo
dicho mal.
imagino, porque el otro no existe más que nada. Okay. What do you think about it? Do you think there are more advantages or disadvantages using your smartphones?
¿Qué respondo yo?
Vamos a hacer un pequeño debate sobre ventajas e inconvenientes de usar los smartphones hoy en día. So, for example, Lucia, what do you think? Do you think there are more advantages, disadvantages?
There are a lot of there are more advantages than the disadvantages. One of them is is more cheaper than the laptop. You can take go to other ¿cómo se dice sitio?
Site.
Other side than the laptop, for example.
Or other place. A ver, sites hace referencia normalmente a sitios web, aunque también se usa en otros contextos, pero sobre todo de ahí viene lo de website. Y place son los lugares así en general. En plan, estoy en este lugar, in this place. Okay. Ángel, what do you think?
The same that Lucía.
Okay, but could you tell me some disadvantage?
Es que yo qué sé.
Do you think you are addicted to the mobile phone?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you think you can live without a mobile phone nowadays?
Yes.
Okay. For example, in my case, I don't think so. I think for me, it would be impossible to live without a mobile phone nowadays. Even when I leave home and I forget the mobile phone at home, I feel, I don't know, I feel like disconnected, and it's difficult. So maybe you are really, I don't know, maybe you are young, maybe in the future or in a short future, you're going to be addicted. Could you think, Paola Cordova? Do you think you are addicted?
I don't know. I don't know. I have moments like now that I am addicted because I am bored every day. But
Bored?
in summer, for example, I stay more time with my friends and family, and I don't stay addicted to the telephone.
Yeah. Okay, I think the question for knowing if you are addicted or not is if, for example, you lose your mobile phone and you have to live 2 days, only 2 days, if you feel comfortable, if you forget it or not. I think that is the question. And in my case, for example, my phone was broken, and immediately, I went to buy another one, and I didn't mind I didn't care the price or the kind of mobile phone I needed one. So I think this is a kind of addiction.
Ya,
It's
pero
not
eso,
what?
que eso es más que nada por miedo a que pase algo y que y que no puedas saberlo.
Yeah, maybe, yeah,
Eso.
exactly. Maybe because now most of people don't have a phone at home. So for example, in my case, I don't have a phone at home. So the only way of being uh, communicated is with my mobile phone or my husband's mobile phone. So maybe for this reason, I don't know. Okay, Nerea, could you tell me some advantages and disadvantages of using your mobile phone for everything?
I think that an advantage is when you go to the street and you can have an accident or something like that. And if you don't have your mobile phone, you can't call our family.
Yeah, yeah, this is another use, another important use.
And disadvantage, I think that is the ¿cómo era peor?
Worse?
The worst thing that some people can invent it because when you use the mobile phone every day and every time you don't. A ver, espérate, que me lío.
Yeah, I understand you. You are not living
Yes,
in the present.
yes, yes.
Yeah, you are not living the moment.
You
Sometimes,
you stay more time with the mobile phone that go to a street.
yeah, exactly. Even for example, if you are in a concert or in a party or something,
You stay more with the
sometimes,
mobile phone.
exactly, sometimes
Yes.
you are not enjoying because you are with the mobile phone. For example, I was in a concert 2 months, no, 2 months, well, more or less, 3 or 4 months ago, and everybody was filming the concert. and I am sure they were enjoying so much than me, because I didn't have my mobile phone and I only enjoyed the concert. That's it. I didn't need a film for that, because finally you are not going to see the film. It's
Yes.
better if you can enjoy this experience at this moment. And
Yes.
it's bad for the rest of the people, because you are in the concert and you only can see mobile phones in front of you, mobile phone, and you say, oh my God, it's not normal.
It's not the same see the concert in the moment that in the phone.
Yeah, exactly. So, or if you are in a party, maybe you are afraid because everybody can film you if you are doing something stupid or something, and you have to be worried about that. So you can't enjoy that. Now, my friends and me, when we are in a party together, we say, okay, turn off your mobile phone, and that's it. Maybe we are going to take some photos and that's it. But it's important disconnecting in some important moments and enjoying the people that you have in front of you. So,
Yes.
so I think this is the most important disadvantage, I think.
I
On the
think the
other
same.
hand, yeah. On the other hand, there are a lot of advantages, obviously, and we have a lot of possibilities, like for example, giving this class even, we can do it because we have technology and internet and this kind of thing. So obviously there are more advantages than disadvantages, but
Yes.
it depends on us if we want to live addicted to our mobile phone or not. So okay. Um, what else? Ah, no, Ángel ya le he preguntado. Paola Cabello. Mm, which, what is your opinions about the rules that we have to follow nowadays? Nowadays, during this situation.
I think that are good because of this rule, the situation are going to be less.
Uh-huh.
So I think that we have to follow this rule the time that the president considers, and that's it.
Okay. Don't you think the president should be more strict with the rules, such as, for example, some people shouldn't be working?
I think that the president are not doing anything, only are saying don't go to the street, but they are not follow, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ahora que he dicho eso, intentad no decirme I think the same, decidme I agree with. En lugar de I think the same than Lucía, pues I agree with Lucía. Estoy de acuerdo con ella, ¿vale? Queda muchísimo mejor, más profesional, que ya mismo vaya a ver dos y no podéis decir I think the same. No es que esté mal del todo, pero queda a un nivel muy, muy bajo, ¿vale? I agree with you, I agree with her. Okay, yeah. Paula Córdoba, do you know what some people are saying about the Andalusia people? Andaluces? I don't know how to say it.
Can you repeat?
Do you know what they are saying?
No.
Because
Es que no entendí.
we are the community that are doing the best in this situation, and some people say that this because we are very lazy and we are very comfortable at home, eating, drinking, and sleeping the siesta. What do you think? What do you think?
Yes, because there are people in other place that they can stay in home, but I think that Andalus yes, because the people stay in the house. Oh, in my opinion, I stay good because I stay every day with the mobile and with the laptop in the sofa and I stay. But a ver, como en plan que quieras también salir a la calle, pero
I want to go out too.
I go to see my friends and my family, but I can't.
Yeah.
Y eso es también más que nada lo malo, pero por lo demás, yo por mí me quedo en mi casa todo lo que queda de año. Eva,
Okay.
¿tú sabes si
Yeah.
nos van a quitar las clases?
¿Qué va? I don't know. I hear something, or I read something in an article about that, but I think it's a fake news.
Es que
Yeah.
dicen que nos van a, como que o vamos a suspender todo, o repetimos todo el curso, o que nos pasan a todos de curso. Dicen que es lo más
And,
seguro.
and where did you hear that? ¿Dónde lo has oído tú?
Es que yo lo he escuchado, en plan, lo escuché en Instagram. Lo escuché
Ajá.
en la noticia, escuché otra cosa, pero claro, las noticias no te lo decían claro, te decían como que puede ser que haga una cosa, que puede ser que haga otra.
Yeah. No, I don't know anything about it, but I can investigate it because I think maybe I don't know, people are inventing a lot now and they are really bored and they don't know what kind of things invent. So maybe it's true, maybe not. I think it's very soon to think about this possibility because, as I said before, we have been confined during 10 days. It's not a long time. So maybe when we have been confined during 1 month, we can know anything else. Now it's very soon. Even with Trinity, we can't say anything because we don't know it. La gente de Trinity tampoco nos puede decir claro qué va a pasar. The only thing that they tell us is that they are going to do the exam. Maybe if it's impossible to do it in June, maybe in July, or maybe in August, or maybe in September. Obviously, you are not going to lose your money if you have the inscription, but they don't know anything. Even the president, I think, is confused because the president is not doing the correct things, I think. What do you think, Angel? don't you think the president should be more strict and maybe close Madrid and close Andalusia and I don't know and forbid that I don't know maybe that you mustn't go out even you are say I don't know a salesman. I think a lot of people are working and it's not necessary because they are not a very important group. So what do you think, Angel?
I think that the president are doing
Are not doing?
are not
Bueno,
doing
is not doing.
is not doing the correct thing because he said that we stay at home, but he don't stay at home. Other person are working, and I don't think this is good.
Yeah, I think it's not logical because, for example, if you are at home during 10 days and suddenly you have to go to work, if you are not an important group of as doctors or something like that, it's ridiculous because the days that you were at home don't work. So I don't know. I think some of us are at home all the day and are suffering and are worried about the situation, and some of them are in the streets working and following the same life. So it's ridiculous, I think.
Yes.
What, Lucia, what do you think we can do? Nothing. Lucía.
Es que no se pone el micro, que le pasa algo a este móvil. A ver, que we can help with the other people, but in my opinion, we can nothing, no sé. We can
Yeah.
do nothing.
Yeah, I agree with you. That is the problem, that we can do nothing. We only can say stupid things on internet, or we can get angry, but it doesn't matter because we can't solve the problem. So the only thing that we can do is staying at home and being positive and waiting is the only option.
Yeah.
But I would like to be able to do something else. For example, I would like to persuade the president to close the frontiers and being more strict with the rules. And I don't know. I think Andalusia is the community which is doing this the best, and we have less people with coronavirus and less people in the street, and so if we are more responsible than the rest of the people in Spain, why don't the government help us to be separated from the rest? For example, because I know a lot of people who came from Madrid, to Andalusia. So that is a problem for us. Could you see, Nerea?
About coronavirus,
Yeah.
I think that the president can close the frontera,
The frontiers, yeah.
the frontiers before. When
Yeah.
the virus stay in Italy, for example,
In Italy,
or
yeah.
when in Italy, or when we see that the virus was in China and the people died a lot.
Yeah. That is the best. That is the major problem. That we had an opportunity 2 months ago to stop that, and the president decided to continue with the normal life, and he decided not to follow the advice that the rest of Europe gave him.
Yes.
So I think we are governed by a group of silly men, and that is the worst. I think they are not doing anything. And yesterday I saw an interview, and a doctor said we had an opportunity 2 months ago. Now, just now, we have another opportunity, and the president is doing nothing, as always, as usual. So, I don't know. It's a difficult situation. So, I
Yes.
think the best thing is being positive, trying not to think a lot about this topic. You can take advantage of enjoying your family, enjoying the things that you like such as seeing a good series, a good film, read a good book or something. For example, in my case, I don't usually have time to do things that I like, and now I am trying to do it. And I don't know, maybe this is the only way that we can I don't remember the words. Sobrellevar, lo dije el otro día y ahora se me olvida. De endure, vale, no es la que estaba buscando, pero bueno, de sobrellevar esto, de endure this. Okay, so Paola Cabello, what are you doing different these days to be entertained, to enjoy?
For example, I have a lot of homework, so I am not going to be bored. But when I am tired for the no of the homework, I dance or I listen to music.
Okay, very good. Are you seeing some series that you like?
No, because I don't have Netflix, but hay videollamada como es.
Video call?
But all the days I do video call with my family.
Okay, very good. Angel, what are you doing to enjoy now?
I do sport Study a lot.
Yeah, but but the study is not enjoy. It's
Yeah.
not funny. It's not to enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, have you had a lot of homeworks?
Yes.
A lot. Okay.
Yes.
And have you had classes by video conference?
Yes, but no a little class.
Only some subjects or
Yes, other 3 or 4 classes.
okay. Lucia, what about
What?
you? What can you do to enjoy?
I call my friend, do video conference, play the games, and play with my cat, and more things.
Okay. Have you ever slept with your cat?
Yes, and all more or less all the days.
On the days. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. It, do you think it's comfortable?
yes,
It's I think it's relaxing the sounds of the
the cat.
ronroneo. I don't
Sí,
know how to say.
ronroneo.
Yeah, the purr se dice ronroneo, the purr. Yeah, I think the purr is very relaxing to sleep. I
Yeah.
miss that. Okay. Mm, Paola Córdoba,
Me.
have you seen any series on internet?
No, I see films, but I don't see any series.
Okay. And have you practiced export online?
No, ahí usa, ¿cómo es la máquina esta? Que tiene, de esa que mueve la mano y los brazos. No, la mano y
La
las piernas.
elíptica.
Eso,
Bueno, algo parecido a una elíptica, ¿no?
sí, eso. I use this.
Okay. Like a gym machine, I suppose.
Yeah. Es que no sé cómo se llama.
Uh, it's like it's elliptic, but I don't like this word.
A mí,
It's a gym machine, yeah. Okay. And what else?
mm, nothing. I don't like any sport.
Okay. What is your favorite way of practicing sports now?
Qué guay.
Eh, your favorite way,
Pero, ¿qué es eso?
forma.
Ah, de Gym Machine, esa.
The
De
gym
Gym.
machine.
I
So,
can,
do you prefer the gym machine that, for example, dancing?
it depends because if I have Ghana, como Ghana.
Uh-huh.
Bueno,
Okay.
if I have Ghana of dancing, I dance, but if I don't have que no tengo ganas, pues me subo en el
I
gimnasio.
don't feel. I don't feel like. Tener
Es
gana, feel like. I don't feel like.
así,
Okay.
pero like, lo bailo. Y tipo,
Okay.
le doy.
Mm, mm, mm. Lucia, have you had any class by video conference?
Yes, I have física y química.
Physics? Chemist?
At Wednesday, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I have one video conference one a week. Once a week.
Once a week. Okay, it's not a lot. And have you had many homeworks? Too much? Too many?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. And will you have some exams by video conference too?
No.
No. Okay, because I hear that some people are doing exams too by video conference. So I was surprised.
Irene creo que es la que está haciendo los exámenes.
Irene, y tengo otra alumna también que está haciendo exámenes por videoconferencia. Que me dijo, no me puedo conectar porque tengo un examen.
Qué raro.
Yeah. I
Se
was
copiaron
surprised.
todos de todo.
Maybe the exams are more difficult because, for example, I did a master online and I had to do the exam by video conference, but the exams were very, very complicated. So it was impossible to copy because you had a big, a lot of pages of theory. So it was impossible to look for the answer in some minutes, and you had obviously a few minutes to do it. I don't remember. Maybe you had 30 minutes only. That's it. So in this way, if you are doing in a good way, you can achieve it. But you have to consider the time and the questions. The questions have to be difficult and the time has to be short. In this way, it's impossible to copy. Okay. Let's finish the class for today. I can go out. Okay. Now. So, thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. And cuidado mucho.